Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bad Intentions, Ruiz, and his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Golota.
All right, guys, protect yourself at all times. Got that? All right, let's touch them up.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power is not there.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Nice block. Oh! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding.
Good block by Bulldog. Blocks it away. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Very precise double jab by Ruiz. No feeling out round here at all. These two are slugging it in round number one.
Reminds me of the fireworks display on the 4th of July, and the rockets just keep coming.
You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder, and he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Good block by Ruiz. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
He missed with that headshot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Ruiz. Ruiz is showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. you know, it just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bulldog. And another right hand comes in. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees his shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting a series of power shots, and he is hurt.
The thing here right now is he's not disrupting his own offense. He's keeping just enough distance to keep those hands moving.
Holy cow! Ruiz has been stunned. Bulldog's just making some room for himself here. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good looking right hand after he got hit. A little defense turns to offense by Ruiz. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Ruiz. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well-suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Well done that time, landing the counterpunch. Bulldog's committed to that counterpunching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Good work doubling up that jab by Bulldog. There it is! Ruiz's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Keep this.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Ruiz's box is not going to the body at all. He'd be so well served to do it, though, Teddy.
Yeah, but his opponent doesn't want him to. So, you know, he doesn't want to go against what his opponent doesn't want him to do. Because his opponent would love to keep throwing to the head because, you know, he can see those coming. He can move and avoid them. Body shots, you know, your head moves, but your body doesn't.
Nice block by Ruiz. Very clean offense from defense by Ruiz. Holy cow! Ruiz is snapped by a right hand. Really on target there with a three-punch combination. Bulldog's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good defensive skill. Ruiz has got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Parries that punch intended for the head. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Now that's some fine work right there by Ruiz. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good looking counter punch. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Nice strike after catching one by Bulldog. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Coach D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Able to get rid of that one. Doing well on the outside. This is just perfect. I mean, just what I want to see when I come to the fights. Sign me up for this kind of a brawl any day of the week.
You know, it's unbelievable. You feel like you've already witnessed an entire war, but you're reminded it's only one of the battles. We still have many more to go.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. And a smart counterpunch by Bulldog. I know it's good to throw a lot of punches, but it's better to do what we're seeing out of him right now, and that's land when you throw.
He's making everything count. He's putting everything out there for a purpose, placing punches beautifully.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Bulldog. Now that's some fine work right there by Ruiz. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you if you don't hit him?
Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
A little defense turns to offense by Bulldog. He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposed to himself to get dropped again.
Worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Good block. Blocked by Bulldog. Well-placed counter punch by Bulldog. Bulldog showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work, but make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Now that's some fine work right there by Ruiz. Comes right back at him with a left hand. What a fight. What a great non-stop action fight this has been. That's classic work with the double jab. And a well-placed counter by Ruiz. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Bulldog's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, we're in trouble.
See, he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. rounds in the books, 6 to go. Protecting his head well with his guard. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Good way to protect the midsection. What a smart combination by Bulldog. Able to dismiss it. Able to show you his blocking ability. Good block by Bulldog. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Well-placed counter punch by Bulldog. Targeted counter punch by Ruiz. Opening 2 minutes, a minute to go in this round. That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counterpunch landing by Bulldog. Ruiz's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Very clean offense from defense by Ruiz. 3 in a row landing by Ruiz. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Ruiz is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Well, there he is on the outside, staying away from any danger, but still able to do what he wants.
Hey, Joe, so often we talk about the height, we talk about the length, but how about talking about patience? How about talking about discipline? He's using both those assets beautifully, staying on the outside, getting his kind of fight.
Ruiz has got a real uphill battle ahead of him now with a cut over his eye. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's been going combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
Lands the counter. has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Punches and bunches working well. A headshot blocked. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Bulldog. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're confident enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Excellent counterpunch by Ruiz. Well-placed counterpunch by Ruiz. Good way to protect the midsection. Defense turns to offense by Ruiz. Able to dismiss that body shot. And a smart counterpunch by Bulldog. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. And there he counters back against his opponent. The defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Very nice defensive guard there.
Let's get on that swelling.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Parries that punch intended for the head. Ruiz's corner will really need to get after that swelling. block by Ruiz. A little defense turns to offense by Bulldog. Ruiz is treating the word slip like it truly is a four-letter word.
Yeah, he is. He's slipping all right. He's slipping over the other guy's left hooks. He needs to start actually slipping by moving his head side to side.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Blocks that belt line well. Good looking counter punch. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. What a good counter punch by Bulldog. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. One. Good work by Bulldog. Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Ruiz's cut, man, is going to need to be all over this side. The swelling seems to be getting worse.
Well, it's kind of like being a gardener. You have to start getting in there before the weeds come up. You can't wait until the weeds are all over the place and then pull them up. You're going to destroy those beautiful rose bushes. Well, it's the same thing here. You got to get to this eye before the swelling's there. You got to put that end swell, that cold piece of metal, onto that place early on.
Able to cover up that gut. And a good counter by Bulldog. Gives one. The right hand scores well. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good job protecting himself. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
And there he counters back against his opponent. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. By Bulldog. Ruiz has got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches can come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Blocks away that headshot. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer.
Decision. Your winner, Golda.
Bulldog's your winner by a split decision, Teddy.
I'm not so sure that I was watching the same fight as the judges, but hey, they're the ones who get the final say.
So a 2-1 split among the judges here ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.